Hello cherry lovers, today I'm going to be doing a collaboration for the Nakano steak knife, so stay tuned. As I said, Heaven's Gates Cherry Farm was asked to do a review for the Nakano chef knife. Now we've done reviews before for different products, and at least one of them never made it to a YouTube video review, because if we're going to do a review, the product has to stand up to at least what it says when they ask us to do it. It has to at least perform that. So we actually use the products more than once, depending on what product it is. And if they measure up, then we're willing to do a YouTube video. Plus, they give them to us free. Also, when I got this knife, I tried it out 2, 3, 4 times, and I was very impressed. But the kicker that really sold me was when I went to my sister's house. My sister's plant-based, and I make up a lot of meals for her, plant-based meals, and it consists of a lot of chopping and dicing and mincing for the recipes. So one of the biggest issues that we had when I first tried this recipe was that we had to take carrots and slice them up, not quite shredded size, a little bit bigger than that, but it was not easy with some of the knives that we were using. And we switched to 2 or 3 knives, but it took a long time, needlessly to say. But then I took this knife over there and I tried this Nakano chef knife, and it was amazing with slicing all of the vegetables, but mainly the carrots that were raw and were quite hard to do. So with that said, let's get started. Let's see how this knife performs, and I will give you my honest personal review. This Nakano knife came in this nice, safe box with the directions as to how to take care of it and a little bit of history on the knife as well. I fell in love with this knife right out of the box. It's beautiful. Take a look at that. Can you see that? I hope you can see that. Okay. Beautiful knife. And one of the first things that I loved about the Nakano knife is that it's handmade. What a very nice touch. It has an 8-inch stainless steel blade, and the handle is made out of beautiful olive wood, held together by 3 rivets, which also is a very nice touch. It's soft and very comfortable to hold in your hand, and it's lightweight. Okay, well, let's see how it performs. Okay, the next thing we're going to chop here is my parsley, and I'm going to use my plastic cutting board for my parsley. I don't use my wooden board for my parsley because it will stain it. So I take off the stems. Do not throw your stems away. I save my stems from my parsley for my stock and for my broth, so you can use that. Don't throw it out. But let's take a look at that. Look how easily that just slides right through that, effortlessly. I love the way it cuts. And then you can gather it up together and just move it back and forth if you want a finer dice, but it works really good. And you have to be careful. This blade is very sharp. And again, the pinch grip gives you a much more control of the knife. And sometimes I forget and let go of that because I act like I'm chopping something much larger, but the pinch grip works very well for me. And then I put this in the bag. This will go in my stock also. And there's one other thing that I like to show you. I'm going to also use my plastic board, and that is my chicken. I like to make chicken salads, but I was very impressed with how this cut the chicken. I like to cut strips, sometimes chunks of pieces, but this is what I like to put over my salads. A lot of my salads, I just chop it up and put it over there. But just take a look at that. Nicely how that chops up, just chops it up beautifully. And I am actually making a chicken salad tonight, a Caesar ranch. But look at that, how nice that just slices that all up. So this knife is a wonderful kitchen tool. As I said, to me, one of the most important tools you can have in your kitchen is your sharp knife. Okay, one of the things that I love about this knife is that it's got a nice grip. I use the pinch grip for just about everything that I chop. But we're going to do the cucumber now, and you can slice them to whatever thickness you want, and it's a breeze. It just goes right through, right through. I just love this knife. Cucumber salads, whatever you want to do. And even if you want to make other cuts, like let's say for instance you want some strips. Just perfect. Perfectly cutting knife. It's very sharp and it just works wonders. Included in the directions as to how to use your Nakano knife, it suggests not using the wrong surface to cut on. Countertops such as glass or granite or even bamboo are very hard surfaces which can quickly dull any knife. They suggest using a wooden cutting board for this knife. I love the wooden cutting board, but I also use the softer plastic cutting board for things such as parsley, because the parsley will stain my wooden cutting board, so I don't use it for that. And clearly and obviously, I don't use my wooden cutting board to chop up my chicken. Now, I hope that you've enjoyed this review. I've given you my honest review, and I definitely give it a thumbs up. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And you guys have a great day. Also, guys, if you will look in the description down below the video, there is a link that Nakano is giving 10% off to anyone who would like to purchase a knife. And there's a link also that you can click on, and you can go there and take a look at the knives and the prices and different things like that. Thanks again, guys, for watching. Have a great day. Bye now.